Let's talk about zero trust, a security philosophy that's less about paranoia and more about survival in today's digital world. It means never trust, always verify. Every user, device, and application must prove itself every single time, no exceptions. The old castle and moat model is outdated. Threats can come from anywhere, even from inside your own network. Zero trust is about proactive defense, not just waiting for disaster to strike unexpectedly. It's the difference between having a smoke detector ready and simply waiting for your curtains to catch fire. For years we built digital castles, firewalls, antivirus, and a single guarded gate. Once inside, everyone was trusted, free to roam. But today, the perimeter is gone. Employees work everywhere, data lives in the cloud, and personal devices connect from all over. If a hacker gets in, the old model lets them go anywhere. The castle and moat approach is now like trying to hold water in a sieve. There's no clear inside or outside anymore. Relying on a wall for protection is futile in a world without walls. Cyber threats have evolved. Today's attackers are organized, well-funded, and relentless. They use phishing, exploit unknown software flaws, and love ransomware. The real danger? They only need to trick one person to get in. Insiders, careless or malicious, are just as risky as outsiders. The old model assumes everyone inside is trustworthy, which is dangerously naive. A single breach can expose everything. Zero trust accepts that breaches will happen and limits the damage. It's not if, but when, so be ready. Zero trust isn't just some fancy tech jargon or a buzzword that only IT professionals throw around. In fact, you already use the core ideas of zero trust in your everyday life, probably without even realizing it. It's a lot less complicated than it sounds. Definitely easier than trying to assemble a bookshelf from IKEA with a single Allen key and a confusing instruction manual. Think about the last time you went through airport security. You didn't just flash your ticket once and breeze through to your gate. At every step you had to show your ID, scan your boarding pass, and sometimes even answer a few questions. Each checkpoint is there for a reason, to make sure you are who you say you are, and that you're allowed to be exactly where you are. No one assumes you're safe just because you made it past the first gate. Or picture a high-security office building. You might need a key card to get into the lobby, another scan to use the elevator, and yet another to access your specific floor or the server room. Each door, each checkpoint, is another layer of security, making sure only the right people get through. At every step, your identity is checked and your permissions are verified. It's not about making things difficult, it's about making sure that only the right people have access to the right places, at the right times. This constant verification is what keeps everyone safe. That's the heart of zero trust. Never assume, always verify. It's about giving people the minimum access they need to do their jobs, and nothing more. This is called the principle of least privilege. By limiting access, you reduce the risk of mistakes or malicious actions. If someone only has access to what they truly need, it's much harder for a problem to spread, or for sensitive information to fall into the wrong hands. Remember, it's not about trust issues or making things personal. It's simply a smart, practical way to protect your business, your data, and your people. So, let's treat our digital spaces with the same care and attention as our physical ones. Zero trust isn't complicated, it's just common sense applied to the world of cybersecurity. Ready to start? Embarking on your journey to become a true security ninja isn't about mastering secret techniques overnight. It's about building habits, step by step, that make your organization safer every single day. Whether you're an IT pro, a business leader, or just someone who wants to protect their digital world, these steps are for you. Think of zero trust as a continuous journey, not a one-time switch you can flip. It's a mindset shift, one where you never assume anything or anyone is automatically trustworthy, no matter how familiar they seem. Every step you take brings you closer to a more resilient, secure environment. The first step, identify and verify everyone and everything. Users, devices, applications, and even network components. It's not just about knowing who's on your network, but also what's connecting and why. This means cataloging devices, understanding user roles, and making sure every connection is accounted for. Use strong identity checks like multi-factor authentication, biometrics, or smart cards. These extra layers make it much harder for attackers to sneak in, even if they've stolen a password. Remember, a single password is no longer enough to protect your most valuable data. Next, Enforce the principle of least privilege. Only give people access to what they truly need to do their jobs. Nothing more, nothing less. This limits the damage if an account is compromised and helps keep sensitive information locked down tight. Regularly review and update permissions as roles change. Always assume your network could be hostile, even inside your own walls. Inspect and log all traffic, not just what comes from outside. This means monitoring internal communications, segmenting your network and making sure every packet is scrutinized for suspicious activity. Stay alert for unusual behavior, like someone accessing sensitive data at odd hours or logging in from unexpected locations. These could be early warning signs of a breach. Use automated tools and analytics to help spot these red flags before they become disasters. Finally, make continuous monitoring and adaptation part of your routine. Threats evolve, and so do your business needs. Regularly update your defenses, patch vulnerabilities, and stay informed about the latest risks. Security isn't a set-and-forget task, it's a living process. Zero Trust is about vigilance, constant improvement, and never letting your guard down. It's a culture of questioning, verifying, and adapting to whatever comes next. Yes, it's work. But the alternative? Hoping for the best and ignoring the risks, almost always ends badly. Breaches can cost more than money. They can damage trust, reputation, and even livelihoods. So start small if you need to, but start now. Every step you take makes your digital world a little safer. The path to becoming a security ninja begins with a single intentional move. Are you ready to take it? Is Zero Trust worth it? Absolutely. It drastically reduces the risk of breaches. Attackers can't move freely if they get in. You gain visibility and control, know who's accessing what, when and why. It helps with compliance. Detailed logs and policies replace guesswork. Most importantly, it gives you confidence to innovate and work flexibly, knowing your assets are protected. Zero Trust doesn't slow you down. It enables you to move faster, safer. You're not just reacting to threats, you're preventing them. In today's world, that peace of mind is essential. Zero Trust isn't just a buzzword, it's a necessary response to today's threats. Every day, cybercriminals are getting smarter, and their attacks are becoming more sophisticated. The reality is, no organization is immune, no matter its size or industry. If you think your business is too small to be targeted, think again. Hackers often go after the easiest targets, and outdated security practices make you vulnerable. The old ways don't work. Ignoring this puts everything at risk. Relying on firewalls and passwords alone is like locking your front door but leaving the windows wide open. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, and so must your defenses. If you keep hitting snooze on your security alarm, you're only giving attackers more time to find a way in. Start by identifying your most critical data and who needs access. Not everyone in your organization should have the keys to the kingdom. Map out where your sensitive information lives, and be intentional about who can reach it. This step is crucial for building a strong foundation for Zero Trust. Enforce stricter controls, especially multi-factor authentication. This simple step can stop most attacks in their tracks. Require strong, unique passwords and make sure employees know how to spot phishing attempts. Security isn't just about technology, it's about people and habits too. Don't wait for disaster, take action now. The cost of a breach isn't just financial. It can damage your reputation and erode trust with customers and partners. Proactive steps today can save you from a crisis tomorrow. Start the conversation in your organization. Make cybersecurity a regular topic in meetings, not just something you think about after an incident. Encourage everyone to share concerns and ideas for improvement. Ask your IT team about Zero Trust. If they're clueless, you have a problem. If they're excited, listen. Your IT staff should be leading the charge, staying up to date on the latest threats and solutions. If they're not, it's time to invest in training or bring in outside expertise. Change requires conscious effort and a bit of healthy paranoia. It's not about being afraid, but about being prepared. Make security part of your culture and reward vigilance. Remember, it only takes one mistake to open the door to disaster. In 2025, that's what keeps you safe. The future belongs to organizations that take security seriously and adapt quickly. Don't let your business fall behind. Make Zero Trust your standard, not your backup plan. Don't become the next cautionary tale. Act now. The time to strengthen your defenses is before an attack, not after. Take the first step today, and make sure your organization is ready for whatever comes next.